Hey everyone, it's Konami I. So before you watch this overly drawn out video of me probably reviewing things twice and being super excited about the Spiral Heart Moon Rod, I did want to let you know that I did forget one key factor that I wanted to mention, and that is through AmiAmi I purchased it Thanksgiving Day, and then I received notification 4 days afterwards, so I believe that was Monday, from AmiAmi asking me for payment. And then I received it on December 2nd. So if anyone was wondering about the shipping and everything, it was super quick. I did forget that because I was just freaking out so much about that. But if any of you had that question, there's the answer. I hope you guys enjoy the video, so on to you, Konami. Hey everyone, it's Konami I. Today's video is going to be a little bit more spontaneous and different. I apologize for the way that I look right now. I just got home from work and was greeted by this enormous box. I looked at the shipping label and I grabbed my camera really quick and I was like, we have to get this done now. Yeah, I'm like shaky. I'm so excited. What is contained in this box is the Sailor Moon Spiral Heart Moon Rod Proplica by Tamashii Nation and Bandai. Oh, I'm like hesitant to even open it up because I'm so scared of how I'm gonna react. But you guys will get to see what happens starting now. So first of all, I'm gonna explain a little bit about how I got this guy while I'm opening it up. So this time around, I ended up ordering through AmiAmi. Amazon actually canceled my order. At that point, I was kind of defeated. International shopping companies are like the bane of my existence. But yeah, so I'm super hesitant of where I order my stuff from. When I asked around, I ended up finding out that most people ordered from AmiAmi. So I went to their site and fortunately for me, they were having a sale on this particular item and I ended up getting it from there. So this is kind of like a review of AmiAmi and their packaging, I guess. On the inside, we have like a bunch of paper. I'm not seeing any bubble wrap, so that kind of bothers me. There's this flyer thing basically saying thank you for shopping with us and we hope that your order arrives safely. But yeah, no bubble wrap in sight. Oh my gosh, I'm like freaking out right now. Look at how big this box is. Look at how big this box is. Okay, 1 second. I'm like 5'3" and this box itself is just like half of me. I'm like dying right now. I'm like shaking. When I was younger and I got into Sailor Moon, I watched the Sailor Moon S movie. I was so enamored with the Cosmic Heart Compact and the Holy Grail and of course this rod. I became obsessed with it. Like I wanted to own it so very badly. Unfortunately, in my area, there weren't any anime shops or collectible shops to order from. I was like a kid. There was no way for me to get that stuff. When I was finally old enough to start my job and putting money towards things that I wanted, it was only available online. And for a kid who's working like a part-time job, I wasn't able to afford it. And then I got older and I got into my 20s that the price just skyrocketed. I kind of figured I would never ever be able to own a Spiral Heart Moon Rod. And then Tamashii Nations and Bandai came through for me. Sorry, Konami I review. On the front of the box, you'll see here that it's a really rainbow lenticular effect around the title. And then here we have the rod itself in a pink marbleized kind of pattern. We have the Tamashii Nations logo as well as the Bandai logo and the Toei seal. On the side we have the Spiral Heart Moon Rod right here, as well as more of that lenticular foiling around the title. I guess title is the correct word you would use, right? On the bottom we have the Proplica logo. On the top of the box it mirrors the same thing, and also on the other side we have the same thing. On the back we have the promotional images that were shown on Tamashii Nation and Bandai's website for this Proplica. It has some information on this side as well as the hazards. Now I'm gonna open the box. I'm so scared. I don't want to hurt this box. This is my everything right now. Oh Lord, here we go. So on the inside we have a QR code as well as an informational panel on the Proplicas. This is so very unlike my videos. I might go back in and edit a few shots of this to make it kind of look pretty, because I'm pretty sure this looks just terrible. Oh my god. Here is the pamphlet for the moon rod. I will open that later on. Yes. I can't. Ah, I'm dying. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna lift this up. Let's assemble the base first, because that way if I need to like set it down. Oh, there's like tons of little parts. Now would be a really good time for that pamphlet. So, plastic bags can be dangerous. To avoid danger of suffocation, keep this bag away from babies and children. Good to know, guys. Way to keep us safe, Bandai Tamashii. On the inside of the pamphlet, it kind of tells the story of the Proplica, the original 90s toy that I will probably never get a chance to own, and how it was created with Mamoru and Usagi's love, which is just adorable. On the inside, we have like every nook and cranny of this Proplica, which means right here is how to activate every single sound. So I don't know if I'm going to go through all of these sounds. I'm sure there's like a million other videos that are going to be posted or have been posted already of them. So I'll make that decision in a little bit. And then over here, it just basically overviews some of the key aspects of the Proplica. This is what I'm looking for. We're gonna assemble this thing together. 2 big pieces. Gotcha. And then 2 little pieces on the sides. So then we have this teeny tiny piece with butterflies on it. I don't know if my camera will look at this, but look at my butterflies. And this part right here has the Holy Grail, which is pretty cool. I was actually really interested in how they were going to put that in there, or like how they were going to add that aesthetic onto this one. Because I know the Cutie Moon Rod had like the Silver Millennium on it, which I still don't own the Cutie Moon Rod. So Christmas ideas for me, guys. Is this how it's supposed to look? I guess it's supposed to look like this. Then it just attaches like this. Lightly, gently. Is it in as far as it'll go? I'm scared to press. Looks like this can press all the way in, so why aren't you? Ta-da! It is all done. Ooh. So now we're gonna go ahead and unwrap this. Oh my gosh. Okay, so underneath there's some cardboard. Really boring. Who cares? Ugh. What is this? I've been bested by the twist ties. Okay. Here we go. Oh, they're not actual twist ties. They're like ties. Like jute rope or something. Yes, I did just use that word. How do you feel now? Remember the glitter petite Cara? How I said like I'm kind of like collector OCD-ish about stuff like this? I literally will stick these meaningless pieces of rope back inside this box. That is how insane I am. Oh, I'm holding it. Oh my gosh. Heh. Heh. Oh, that was not fun, hearing that rip, but... Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so pretty! And so big, holy crap! Oh my god! Okay. Oh man, I'm like scared. Oh gosh, this is so pretty, you guys. Look at it. Just look at it. Okay guys, because I'm supposed to be reviewing this and being overly critical is like the name of the game for my review channel, I can already tell that there's just like one little piece that would bug me. I remember talking to a few people who had the Cutie Moon Rod Proplica and they said that it was really top heavy and then the bottom seemed a little flimsy. This one is very sturdy. However, for some reason, when I grab this part in particular, I feel like the whole thing wobble, which means that at some point, probably between here, here and here, there's probably a weak point. But I am not going to jinx it by trying to swing this around like a bat because that is not what I want to do with the one thing in my life that I've ever wanted. So, as you can see here, we have the top crown, which is very gold. I'm noticing that right here, like, I don't know if my camera picks this up very well, but this part of the bow is actually silver, while this part is gold and this is silver. The trimming on this area is silver with the insets being gold. The part right here is actually gold and silver too. So it's two-tone, and to the naked eye, I don't think you would notice it, but yeah, this is fantastically gorgeous is all I can say. Let's put some batteries in it, I guess. Sorry, I just kind of forgot everything that I was supposed to do. Yes, let us put some batteries in this and fire this baby up. Where do I put the batteries? Batteries? Hey! Battery compartment! It's in the butt. It's gonna be right here. And it looks like I need a screwdriver. Good thing I came prepared with the wrong screwdriver type. Luckily, I have a Leatherman. This thing saves my butt every time. So if somebody ever tells you, like, you need a Leatherman, you need a Leatherman. So the Proplicas take LR44 batteries. For those of you who live in America and are like, what the heck is an LR44 battery? To us, it is a 357. So these can be found anywhere. You don't actually have to look for the LR44s because they are exactly the same as these. I'm really hoping that there's no defects with this because as pretty as it is, I don't want to have to send it back. So I drop them in there like they are pills. They're going to sit pretty loosely, and then I'm just going to close her up, I guess. So there's the on-off switch. Can we just do that one more time? Okay, yep. Childhood is becoming complete. I'm ready to go out and fight the bad guys now. Oh, so after I inserted the batteries for some reason, this part right here just became like 10 times more heavy. So I don't know. So yeah, I guess let's go through this. I could read the instructions, but that would be too easy. Looks like there is 10 different sounds. Each of these lights represents a different mode. Okay. So this top button apparently is the mode selector. And this bottom button is the action button. So yeah, let's try that. This bottom light controls the volume. So you can have it loud, softer, softer, not even worth it. Loud again, that's what I want. Okay, first light is mode 1. is so cool. What button was that? So as I said before, I am not going to go through each and every mode because that would take far too long, and there are other videos for that. So I'm just going to go ahead and translate kind of what the instructions say so that if you have this yourself, you will be able to play with it correctly if you don't read Japanese. For those of you who need help, this right here, when it is illuminated, that is the sound. Right here on the bottom is Moon Spiral Heart Attack with the voices. The second light here is Moon Spiral Heart Attack without the voices. This top light is this sound. And then this final one is the attack sound. That is so cool. Ah! It says that there's a button underneath here. So I think, I remember in the 90s toy, I remember this part came off. There is a little hidden heart down here that when you press it, it does this. I don't know what that did. Oh, it changes from blue to red. Red, I think, is super. Blue is super. Okay, Super Sailor Moon, blue. In the super mode, everything is exactly the same. So while in super mode, all of the buttons are still the same. This is still the volume. This is with sound. This is without sound. This is the super, this sound. And this is the super attack sound. Alrighty guys, so now I'm gonna do just a quick little review over like everything on this. First I'm gonna start off with the bass. I really like the bass. I think it looks fantastic, and I'm gonna set this on the bass, and you'll notice that there's like a little chunk right here. That's actually where the star hits, so it's made to perfectly set that on there with the star on there. And I didn't notice it before until after I started playing with it, but the speaker is actually hidden inside the crown. So instead of having sound come out of the back like in the 90s toy, it's coming out of the crown. And that was a genius move because I didn't even realize it until it started playing. As I mentioned before, there's two-tone on the bow right here where it's gold here and silver here. Down here, it's actually, well, I don't know, is that gold or silver? Looks like this end part is silver, whereas originally it was gold. So they kind of slimmed it down, lengthened it out, and then made it a little more realistic for us older collectors. And in fact, the Proplicas are pretty much, they state that they're like props for adults and not toys for children. And I think that they had us in mind when they were making these, because really with our adult hands and probably the hands of, say, a 16-year-old magical girl, this would be more of the dimensions that it would be in real life, whereas the toys from the 90s were more suited towards children, so they've had to make them fatter and they couldn't make them look exactly like this. Aside from that, this pink right here is the same pink that they used for the other two Proplica. It has a pearlized finish and it's really gorgeous to look at. Overall, if there was one toy that I could suggest for people who are fans of Sailor Moon to get, it would be the Proplica series. Honestly, I love collecting the figures and I love collecting all of the extra merchandise that I have, but my heart will always be very close to the RPG items because they made me feel like a Sailor Senshi when I was younger, and they're still helping me feel like a Sailor Senshi even in my 20s. So Thank you, Bandai Tamashii Nations, for making this series of toys, and I am super excited to see what you guys come out with in the future. If you guys have any additional questions, concerns, opinions, please leave them in the comments box below. I would love to hear from you guys, as I love replying to all of your comments. You can also follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Konami I. I think I'm gonna go spin around in circles and fight off some evil. So until next time, this is Konami I saying thanks so much for stopping by, and I will see you next time. Bye! The one part where I don't want to spin it, but...